Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss, making decisions my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry Street Podcast. Welcome to the house of. And shout out to the members. Alright, so the live said we was gonna be here at 2 o'clock. It's 2:07, and this is how y'all do me. Look at this. Look at this. Ghetto Guy says you're late. SM says ARP on colored people time. ARP gonna be late to his own funeral. I mean colored people time. The fuck? Who says colored people? Sheed Brown says he meant 2 o'clock on the West Coast. All right, man. What's up? Shout out to everybody. Appreciate everybody that's coming in. I see some members in here. Casanova, what's good, homie? How y'all feeling today? Happy Saturday. Yeah, we having a good Saturday so far. We here. We gonna definitely chop a couple fables. I did see some comments in here earlier saying, here it is right here. ARP hip hop is real out an hour of the convo with you and Hitman and Swamp. Y'all were on it. Love Hitman's idea with the 1 and 2 offs. Battle rap needs a resurgence. You and Hitman are the two to do it. I really appreciate that, homie. Thank you for that. And for those that shout out to Hip Hop is Real. For those that don't know what MSM right here is talking about, is that earlier today, Holla did a Spaces. I don't know why this guy won't get on YouTube. Like he be killing me. Everybody that be doing Spaces be killing me, because this is what I found out. Side topic. Remember when I did that face off with Verb, right? And we was up here like it was promotion, but it was like kind of going back and forth and all that shit. Right before he did his full circle battle with Ill Will. In that face off, in that live video with me and Verb, I'm trolling him. He troll all that shit. I'm like, yo, do you get paid for Spaces? And he said, yeah. I don't know how Spaces work. In my mind, everybody's getting paid for Spaces. And then I was talking to what was it, Chris the other day? Like Chris did the homework on it. And he put me on. He was like, the way that people can make money on Spaces. I'm also gonna Google it right now. Fuck it. The way that you can make money on Spaces is if you sell subscriptions, which means that people have to pay to come into your space. How to make money from Twitter Spaces. So I'm just going to confirm what I was told the other day. Twitter Spaces has ticketed spaces, a feature that enables audiences to support creators for their live audio experiences they're creating. With ticketed spaces, you can generate revenue through ticket purchases. As a creator, you'd have absolute freedom in setting the price. You can go from $1 to $1,000. Interesting. That's dope. So I've never paid for a space. I've been in Spaces a bunch of times. I've been in Hitman Space. I've been in some Brick Spaces. I've been in Verb Spaces. I've been in Rosenberg Spaces. I've been in a couple spaces I've never had to pay to enter. So to me, that means that everybody's doing Spaces isn't making money, not a single dime off of it. And that's why I be fucking telling Holla, like, yo, my nigga, your following so big. Like, I know the convenience of Spaces. Like, all Holla has to do is tweet Spaces in 5 minutes. He's going to go there and 1,000 people is going to join in his space. And then he knows everybody's going to take that space and put it on YouTube. And I just be like, that's dope. But nigga, go on your own YouTube channel. He got Bags and Bodies and he got his own shit. But I think a lot of battle rappers should continue to concentrate on building up other lanes that can complement what they got going on, period. Their battles, their music. You know, use your YouTube channels, y'all. So anyway, back to this comment right here. What he's talking about is Hitman did a space earlier, and I joined in on it, and Swamp was in there as well, and the conversation began to kind of get discussed around battle rap finances, something that's real popular. People have been talking about money all year. You've seen league owners say the money is changing, or I'm not paying it, or you've seen certain battles have issues getting booked and negotiations that people feel like, oh, just do it. Like you guys could do that before, like just do it now. It's obvious if even if you have a little bit of knowledge and you're just from the outside looking in, that things are very, very different right now financially. So we had that conversation, and things that people could do to start to understand where they are, what their draw is, and what they should possibly even be charging. And Hitman says that he wants to do one-offs, so like cards or like events with like two battles, and then also show battlers their numbers. So that puts people in a spot to say, okay, we did a pay-per-view. I rented out a venue for us. There's 100 people in here, and we sold 100 streams. Put that together. You're on your own. You're the only battle here that we put a flyer out for. Now we see your worth. You plus me as the platform of the league, or Hitman, for example, promoting this. This is what we came together and was able to generate. And I did say a number in that space. I said, Holla, I think a good number to shoot for, because if Holla got 500, no, not even, he got like 1 million plus people on Instagram, right? And then if, let's say he does a flyer, just a flyer, and then he puts that out, and that goes on his page, battlers pages, bloggers pages, media's pages. You could add everything up and say that that flyer was seen by at least 1.5 to 2 million people, right? So I said, how about 500 sales? You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, 500 sales, and if you're doing a one-off or even two battles on a joint times $20. Ask somebody to pay $20 for two battles. That's 20 grand, right? That's 20 grand that you make. If you charge $10, you do one battle. Let's say Swamp versus Coach Corleone. That's an example that we was using in space. And Hitman tries to charge $10 for it. If he could sell 500 of those at $10,000, that's $5,000 that comes back on a stream. Put a couple people in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, let's add another $500, whatever. Let's say you make $5,500. I don't know what his camera crew is going to cost him. I don't know what the venue cost him. I don't know what his door person cost him. I don't know what his security cost him. If he's got Ruin Your Day and the pay-per-view itself costs money, he might take a L on that. All of those expenses, travel, flights, hotel for even one battler, and your camera crew as well that got to travel. All that coming together might cost more than $5,500. Even if I round it up high, it's a $6 grand from door and streams. All that situation together might cost more than $6 grand. But the dope thing that Holla's going to be doing, if he kicks it off, is he's going to be putting battlers in a situation to see their worth. To see their worth. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a great thing. And it'll really, really help, because the market of battle rap kind of needs to be like reset. Like people need to understand what money is available, what money they're worth, how much fans are really, really supporting you and spending money. It helps people make decisions of what they want to be involved in. It helps people, negotiate from league to league to league. It helps them in many, many respects. It helps leagues not overpay. Every time a league takes a L, they're less ambitious to do the next event. Any leagues that are less ambitious or slower to do events takes money out of everybody's pocket, even bloggers. The less amount of things that's going on is the less amount of topics for bloggers to talk about. And that's why they start expanding outside and saying, I'm going to start talking about some other shit. I'm going to start doing sports channels and talking about things that have nothing to do with battle rap, because, if it's not controversy, there's really nothing for me to put traction wise on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna talk about Lux and Nitty. Now I gotta wait till the next Lux and Nitty. Oh, we got Tay Roc and Big K. Okay, now we got two big battles or whatever in between that you're interested in. Those are examples. You know what I'm saying? So it gets a little, from like even a blogger standpoint. Some bloggers want to do content daily. What are you going to talk about daily that's impactful in battle rap right now if the content isn't being created of high level? You know what I'm saying? Like if Hitman and Mook gets announced, everybody gets to enjoy that financially and entertainment wise. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get my point. But I just got a text from Big K. He did say, copy, I'll be there ASAP. I told him that I was starting the stream. So he's on his way, y'all. He's on his way. Okay. So let me tell y'all the topics that we're gonna be discussing with Big K. We're gonna be discussing um Tay Roc, right? We're gonna be discussing the Tay Roc announcement. Shout out to King of the Dot. I want to know how that battle came together. I want to know who called who. Did you call King of the Dot? Did they call you? Did you and Rock work that out behind the scenes and then take it to a platform? I want to know how that came about. And I think the timing for it is great. Um, it was kind of in the air, I think, for the last couple years, but the timing still feels on time. Current reigning champion of the year versus somebody that they're saying is probably one of the forefront runners, if not the champion of the year for this year. Timing, beautiful. Neutral grounds too, beautiful. Coach Corleone, Big K got a full circle battle coming up versus Coach Corleone. I wanna check the temperature with K on that. Uh, I want to talk about the biggest topic in battle rap right now. I want to get Big K's perspective. I have my own opinions and my own perspectives. Y'all know me, or y'all, I should say, y'all seen me so far. I kind of been like on the outside of it a little bit, kind of seeing if there's anything that I need to address. I don't think there had been too much that I need to address, which I think is good because it's already got enough going on. You know what I'm saying? But I want to ask Big K about it. I'm saying I'm not going to leave that elephant in the room. I'm going to ask Big K his thoughts about the biggest topic right now in battle rap, Hitman and Verb. I want to ask him about Kendrick versus Drake. That's not an old topic to me when I actually get a chance to ask a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to go through Champion of the Year. We're going to go through Eazy. I want to ask him about Foolio and Diddy to close out and stay in Sorry's True Mode. And actually, I see the dog just pulled into the lobby. I see the dog just pulled into the lobby. AK, I'm about to pull you up. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right, he gave me a thumbs up. AK, I want to remind you, as soon as I pull you up, we are live in front of the fans, sir. And the reason why I'm telling Big K that while he's in the lobby is because over the years, K and I have normally linked up. We shoot our interviews, we shoot our videos, and then I edit them up and then I drop them. There's been times when me and K is linked up, and while we were recording, maybe I said some wild shit and we decided to vault it. Or maybe Kaden said some wild shit and we decided to vault it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, we live, all right? Whatever we say right now will be held against us in the court of battle rap, all right? And I will go no further, but here we go. There he goes. The dog, y'all, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
What's up, bro?
Turn your camera like this. This
Oh,
way.
horizontal?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Let the fans get the full. There we go. Let's get the video quality right for the fans.
Gucci?
What's up, GOAT?
You.
It's been a while since you and I linked up on camera, man. How you feeling?
The greatest in the world. You talking to the number one battle rapper in the world. Did you know that?
Yo, don't ever fucking change, man.
You
And
see the beard?
I can count on you for that.
You see how scruffy I look right now? You see my mustache? You know what that means for people? I'm doing interviews without haircuts. You know what that means? That's the thing about the dog, man. Somebody gonna pay for this shit. We'll see.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it real since he's the one that said it. You know what I'm saying? K take care of himself. He grown ass man. It be times we try to link up in the past. I'm running around. I'm about to hit the ball and all that. Hey, I ain't mad, but he in dungeon mode right now, so I know what it is. Yeah. I know what it is. I know what it is, man. You kind of, I guess, in the top 2 discussion points that's happening in battle rap right now. So we got some things to talk about. But like I said, I wanted to, tap in first, make sure you're good. Hey, let me ask you a question on the spot that I didn't list out to the fans that we're gonna go through. ARP's retirement. What does that mean to you? And do you give a fuck? Does that affect you in any way?
Yeah,
because I get the question. Oh man, you gonna say that live, you fucker?
Yeah, that affects me a lot, man. For sure, because I mean, it's like the way I look at shit. Like at the base of it, the more people throwing events, the better, right? I feel like a lot of battlers don't feel like that. They get caught up in like repping a brand or like on a mission to tear down other leagues, right? And I feel like people have even confused me in that fight, but that was never my goal, right? You know what I'm saying? Like even when I was going at other leagues, like I had real friends that were battling on that league. Why would I want my like real friend? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why people don't make that connection. It's just me fighting for what I think is right for myself. But then it's like now I don't know if it's some new shit or what, but I've never seen so many people who are not successful in battle rap giving roadmaps on how to be successful in battle rap. Like it's insane. Like these new wave of people who just have it all figured out. Like I seen somebody saying, Bigg K and Tay Roc ain't even promoting the battle, man. It's their fault. There's no hype around it. Like the shit got announced yesterday. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. This new brand, these new breed of motherfuckers. I don't know what's happening, but it's like, but to get back to the original question, yeah, it affects me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like the more people throwing events, the better for me. And then me and you made history, so it's like we did a lot of. We ain't do just a lot of random battles. Like we did some shit together, you know. So
nah, there is I say this to certain people, and you're definitely one of them, that RBE is not RBE unless those people were a part of everything that we did. Because if people really remember their timeline, Bigg K has been on the RBE stage since our second card. Our second card was Lift His Soul. And the main event was Math Hoffa versus Old Red, which was the week after the Math Hoffa and Diz altercation.
Yeah.
So my main event got lost, and then the top of the card ended up being Bigg K versus Big Cannon, as well as Shotgun Suge versus Rosenberg Raw, I believe. So
Club Drum.
Yeah, Club Drum. We still had a dope event without the main event on the card. But Bigg K has literally been with RBE since our second card. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I say I did it for 10 years, he did it for 10 years with me. You got motherfuckers that come around and act like I owe him something. You know what I'm saying? This man did it with me for 10 years. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you, GOAT. And
I know you'll be back, man. It's all good. I ain't tripping.
I see every time people ask you that's what you say, and I appreciate that.
One thing I don't like is people playing with your name when you're gone, like trying to attach all the fuckery that happened beneath you to what's going on at the top. I don't like that, but I don't know if you want to talk about that today or not. But that shit really.
I know exactly what you just alluded to. I'm pretty sharp, sir. And there's a lot of things that's happening behind the scenes, behind repairing, changing, altering, you know, all of that stuff, right? I definitely was over here, you know, trying to be in my spot for a majority of the year. And I do understand now that we all must come back together behind the scenes and change the course of certain things, which we are doing right now. So I appreciate that. And shout out to everybody. Like, you're not the only one to say that. Will has hit me up behind the scenes. Rosenberg was just texting me yesterday. People that actually care about the RBE brand, even if they're not battling on RBE at the time, continue to hit me up and say, yo, man, you know, because people are tied to the legacy of this brand and they want to see it upheld. And so I appreciate you saying that. And that's why there's a bunch of stuff that's happening behind the scenes right now. I really do. I really appreciate you saying that. But yeah, I'm real quick to close out the retirement thing. So, you know, that's one thing that I prided myself on. Because not to sound big-headed, nothing like that, I obviously agree with you that the more platforms that's here, the more options that the battlers have, the more opportunities the fans have to see big moments, because not every league can do everything. I said that forever, right? So with like RBE and myself, you know, going into my mode, like I understand that, but I feel like one thing that I did do right by people is I stuck to my philosophy in saying that I've never tried to trap people. I've never tried to make people exclusive. I've never asked anybody to not battle elsewhere. I've promoted people on other platforms, even when they were in contract with me. Hell, you know, we just spoke about you being on the second card ever. And when I lost that main event, the week after my shit, the week before, y'all see the footage, I was there supporting King of the Dot. And it wasn't just you. You battled Danny Myers that day. I was there to support you. Red was on my card. He battled Rum Nitty. I was there supporting him. And obviously, Math Hoffa was on the main event, and he battled Diz.
Yep.
So there was, and I think Oops as well. Oops was on day one, the day before. It was Bowler. So I was there supporting 4 people that was on my card the very next Saturday. And I lost my main event. You know what I'm saying? For just reasons, you know, all due respect to Diz and Math and King of the Dot. I lost it for just reasons. That shit was bigger than me doing that battle at the time. So
yeah, I know you new fans don't know what the fuck we talking about, but it's all good.
Nah, they don't. They don't.
Battle rap started in the pandemic.
They don't.
Y'all, you stupid motherfuckers trying to tell me what to do. Y'all don't know shit about nothing.
Nah, I appreciate that though, G. All right, so cool. So let's get to it, man. Like I said, the 2 biggest topics in battle rap right now, you are in one of them, sir. Yesterday, King of the Dot dropped a fucking bomb.
Damn.
They dropped Tay Roc versus Big K versus Tay Roc, whichever order you want to say it in, sir. How the fuck did this battle come together?
Man.
How long was it in the works?
It was the negotiation was pretty easy, man. Okay. I can say that. It wasn't like it was like, oh, we going back and forth. No, this shit was pretty much like, hey, what about this? All right, give me this. All right. And I was like, shit, I can't believe it's going down. Let's do it. This shit finally happening. You know,
So King of the Dot reached out to you. Was Tay Roc involved at all at the time? Like, because
no, it was sometimes King of the Dot and Takeover Battle League. King of the Dot and Takeover Battle League. They working together. I think similar to how King of the Dot was working with Nakaya for the Massacre series. I think they bring it back and they working in conjunction with Takeover Battle League.
Dope.
I just dealt with strictly organic through the whole process. Yeah, you know.
Shout out to Gannett.
Yeah.
So Gannett puts the call in. Did he cut straight to the chase? Did he? Straight to it. Okay, all right. When's the last time you battled on King of the
Dot? Sharon last year when I went to Canada. I made my Toronto debut. I battled Sharon last year.
All right, so not October. Too bad. Not too bad. All right, so almost a little less than a year. Not too bad at all. Not too far off.
Mm-hmm.
Not too far off. All right, so how long did Gannett take to put this together after that first phone call? Was it a day, 2 days, 3 days? How long did all this take?
A couple days. Less than a week.
Less than a week.
Yeah.
Shout out to King of the Dot. Shout out to and that's an expensive battle. That's an expensive battle. There's a couple dollars still in battle rap for the right matchups.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If you listen to the other guys, man, the money's gone. It ain't coming back. I disagree, man. It ain't gone. It's just getting away from the fucking wicked. That's what we got to do. We got to spread the money out to the righteous. We got to pull this shit back from the fucking wicked that don't care about this shit, and let's do it the fucking right way. Because like all trolling aside, bro, fans have to start getting the battles that they want when they want them, regardless of platform, bias, fucking petty grudges behind the scenes, contracts. Like the root of the basis of what makes this shit what it is the best battle in the best, man, when they are at their best. As soon as we got away from that, this shit been doomed, bro. So like, I'm just glad, like, because it's rare that 2 people are even hot for this long. Like me and Tay Roc been supposed to battle since 2009, and we still blazing hot right now. It's arguably that you could say like they both the hottest they've been right now.
Yeah.
But that's a fluke. You know what I'm saying? That could be, you know what I'm saying? That's not guaranteed for every big battle that people want to see. Like there's been years where this battle should have been happening. And I'm, you know what I mean? I'm still thankful that we both still, you know what I mean, killing shit, and it still got hype around it. But if we being honest, this shit should have been happening.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a lot of battles that should have been happening that just don't happen because of, I don't know what type of shit motherfuckers be having going on, but we got to start getting back to this shit right here. Like the response from this shit, I like that. I like the way, you know what I'm saying? People really, really liking this shit, but they still, you know, it still ain't gonna stop them from discussing other people's money, sitting in spaces all day, musty than the motherfucker, listening to people, you know. I don't understand it, but
so I mean,
I don't know what they're here for.
They definitely here for the controversy, but Tay Roc and Big K, they are here for. We see it. Day one, immediate reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wanted to go live about it last night, and I said, for what? Like, I'm about to be live with Big K, so I had to just wait. And I was even texting you and looking around on Twitter. I was waiting for the announcement, like the old days for battle rap. Like, King of the Dot, announce that shit. Like, put it out. Like, come on, what are we doing? You got Tay Roc and Big K. Now, as a league owner side, I know that people got their schedules and shit, and you know, it's a tactical rollout and announcement and timing. But the fan in me was like, yo, let that shit go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So That's dope. All right, so let me ask you this. You mentioned, battles needing to happen when they're at their peak. I saw that recently. Joe Budden mentioned that he put some money up for Daylight versus Lux, and I saw kind of like a mixed reaction to that. A lot of people like, okay, Joe, thank you, let's do it. Other people like, damn, like we had to wait all this time. So I get what your point is. It is like that's definitely an effect on battle rap. So
I feel like that's what we're missing, bro. It's like it came a point when the battles available are just about who's on what league. It's like, okay, let's make the battles we can make with these people. It got away from, all right, let's put the best dudes against each other. It got away from that. I feel like at one time the culture was just about that. Like no matter where they at, whatever, it's just, nah.
So I think that's the same question that I'm leading to, and that's one of the elephants in the room that I think the fans would love me to ask you. Why do people think that this is a battle that couldn't happen, but King of the Dot was able to make it happen? And I'm not trying to reach. Everybody knows what I'm alluding to. Tay Roc being a URL guy.
Oh Big yeah. What the truth of the matter is, it's URL for life until they ain't got that cheddar. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth of the matter. A motherfucker could dress it up and put, you know what I'm saying? You could put a dress on a garbage can, still a garbage can. You know what I'm saying? So like this motherfucker could tell you whatever he want to tell you, but the reason it's happening is because URL ain't got shit going on. That's why you got to come out here and get this money. Where the money at? The money over here. You got paid, didn't you? You welcome, you little fucking idiot. I looked out for you, didn't I? Stupid motherfucker. Y'all will never do this shit for me. It's all good. Just come on. You know what I mean? Come get that money that Smack told you ain't there no more. Jackass. It's over here.
You see, now I always laugh at Big K because he's straight to the punch. He pulls no punches and he's entertaining this shit. But at the end of this interview, I was going to actually, say, hey, Roc, man, I would love for you to come up and respond to Big K. After you say he's not going to come up here. He probably wasn't going to come up here anyway.
Yeah, but that's why it's happening, man. It ain't because like if you listen to his stupid ass, you go look at his Twitter. He's like, y'all, I'm breaking barriers this year. You guys asked for it. What barriers are you breaking, bro? You coming outside? They let you off. Your daddy say, all right, you better be about. I'm gonna let you outside today, but you better be back in this motherfucker when the street lights come on. You hear me? You go over there, get some of that money, give me some of it. You ain't breaking no fucking barrier, bro. I did this, man. You battling over it because you got to, man. When you start saying stupid ass shit like, I'm giving shots this year, you have to. You ain't fooling nobody going on a Chicken Shack tour, man. What you think, man? These people out here giving you fucking credit, man. Like you really he's battled so much this year. Yeah, fucking stiff competition. Fucking Bankhead and Jerry West. Fucking hard, let me tell you, man. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't worry about it. I see you soon, Squirt, and you better fucking be ready, sir. You've been asking for this a long time, yo. They've been asking for it.
Did you just call into question his champion of the year run for 2024, sir?
Man, listen, man. I ain't know all you had to do was battle a bunch of people that don't matter. I thought this shit was about, you know what I'm saying? Last year, I put in pain. I battled big fucking names back to back to back, real champion shit. I ain't know you could be the champion by fighting scrubs at the local tavern over and over just because you did it a lot. It's all good, though. We'll see it. We'll see what happens when you standing in front of some shit that.
So if
Vampire Boy.
So if Tay Roc stays on a similar schedule, let me play devil's advocate. If he stays on a similar type of schedule with similar type of opponents this year and still stays consistent with good performances and he beats you, what do you say? What do you say if they want to hand him the champion of the year?
That shit don't exist in my world. Ain't no, and if he not, that shit that's never fucking happen. He's gonna fucking lose. But I can't stop them from doing what they doing, man. They gonna ride his dick off into the sunset regardless. They've been doing that shit for years. Like that, they dead set on it. Like,
it doesn't matter what you say.
The motherfucker is not that good. He's never really been that good. He relates to this new generation relate to him. I wonder why. Why. In the era, you know what? I ain't gonna do it yet. You'll see. You'll fucking see, you stupid motherfucker. I got you now. I swear, man. You've been fucking around. It's all good, man. It's all good.
See, well, chat, what just happened was the reminder where I told him, like, yo, we live.
I can't give him too much, man. I can't get.
All right, let me just reverse that question. I see that you don't want to give him too much, man. But let me just reverse the question now, real quick. Let me put it on the side of you winning. If you win, does that make you, in your eyes, the lead front runner for Champion of the Year repeat 2024?
I can't say that because I don't know the criteria, right? I don't know what it's based on, so I don't think, oh, well, I beat Roc, so if Roc was
you won it. You won it. What was the criteria? What do you think the criteria is from your eyes? Because you are one of the few people to actually win it, so you got to have an idea of what you think it is.
It's like strength of schedule.
Okay.
To me, this is me. Like, I don't know anything what they judging on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they going by. But if I was to be, I would say like strength of schedule, like clear wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like big moments, like, you know, just like what really mattered a whole lot this year. Like, to me, battling, I can't do it. It's too much, man. I'm gonna paint that piece. I'm gonna paint that piece, man.
Oh, I see you almost accidentally said something again. AJ Black, man, if you catch this, I don't remember honestly if there's an exact criteria that you have out there, but the reason why I want to assume that Big K and a lot of other people. All I'm
saying is, ever since I won, they've been saying Tay Roc's a champion this year. So I don't know. The dick riding is so severe that I don't even know at this point, can you even peel them off of the man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much going. They like fucking real life dick riding leeches. You know what I'm saying? And leeches, instead of suck blood, they just eat dick. Like, that's all they fucking do. So I don't even know what the criteria is. Like, they like this little guy so fucking much. Like, as soon as I won, they started crying and been saying, Tay Roc get you next year. I don't care. It's like, all right, bro, I know. It came out the gate so fucking strong. Look at the competition. Look at this. Look at who he's been fucking battling, man. Hard. Strength of schedule. Let me tell you, man.
Yeah, and the reason why I think that, I guess it's still a little gray, because there's a committee, right? Or there's multiple judges. If it was a set criteria, like let's say that was based on numbers, then there wouldn't necessarily have to be a vote. So I get it.
Yeah, it's a panel. It's a panel. You know what I mean? They made up a panel.
Yeah.
PCHs, man. You know what a PCH is?
What's that?
A professional cock handler, man. That's their job description over there. That's all they do.
And I was about to call out a judge that I think voted against you last year, but then you called them a PCH, so now I can't do it because now I'm going to be disrespecting them. So.
I don't even know who that guy is, man. These people don't exist. They look. I give them
it's the person that called. It's the person that called you before the footage dropped. And I was gonna call him out, but then you took it to another level, so I left it alone. You know what I'm saying? But no, shout out to you, dude. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I wasn't gonna go there. All right, man. So what's the date again? Tay Roc versus Big K?
August 24th, August 25th. It's a 2-day event.
It's gonna be where?
Lawrence, Massachusetts.
It's gonna be it's Massacre. Okay, it's gonna be Massachusetts. You are the current reigning champion of the year. Like you said, there's a lot of people out there that have Tay Roc as the front runner for this year. So this could be considered a battle for champion of the year, whether you were talking about last year's argument or this year's argument. So this is one of them ones. This is a big deal, and big shout out to Takeover Battle League, as well as King of the Dot, Gannick. Shout out to Gully. Shout out to King Fly. Shout out to everybody over there, man. This is one of them ones. 2-day event, man. You are the main event, right? This is the main event right here.
Absolutely.
Gotta be. Has to be. Shout out to King of the Dot, man. This is major. Okay. Speaking of schedule, I know you obviously have Tay Roc, huge, one of the biggest battles of the year. I know you battled people like Marv this year. You had some other stuff. You got Coach Corleone coming up. And I want people to know that this is a battle that we had a multi or a 2-battle contract on years ago, couple years, maybe a year and a half ago, maybe, or something like that. Like right before you battled Dave Ward, right? Yeah. And then we switched the opponents around so that you can do the Mook battle, and then I keep Coach active. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we want to make sure that you had your opportunity of that moment right there, but then he didn't lose his moment. And then Coach was been away from RBE for a while, but the very second that Coach came back, I spun the block and said, we still got some business to handle. So here we are. So did you ever respect me liking this matchup because I saw it as one of the GOAT punches and GOAT rappers versus an up-and-coming guy that's really, really recognized for his punching? Did you ever respect the matchup?
The thing is, it's like, hopefully they see this when the lights go out, man, and I fall back. But it's like I ain't never ducked nothing, bro. Like I'm not a battler who like picks my battles on like my this fake status or like this whatever the fuck some battlers hide behind. Like I don't do that, yo. Like I got a price, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm not hard. I like to think I'm not that hard to work with. So if a person hit me and it's like, yo, what you think about this battle? I'm not gonna be like, oh no, man, I'm way bigger than him, man. That doesn't even make sense. I'm gonna say, all right, what about this? And then if we come to agreement, we could do it. It's not, you know, I'll check him out. You know what I'm saying? It's usually the same thing no matter who they are. It's like, let me go check them out. I watch the first 30 seconds and I get so mad that people think these people could beat me. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it out the first round regardless of who they are or how good they are. I'm never gonna make it through because it's impossible. And he'll learn. It's all good.
So one thing that I think really impacts this battle right here is the setting. Now, you, sir, popped out at the last full circle just as, you know, outside looking in spectator. You pulled up. What do you think about the full circle setup? Even though the location could change, but you and Coach is going to the same. What do you think about the setup and the setting?
I mean, it's fire. It's your small room. It's your typical small room type battle, right? But the way Avo got like that track, you know what I'm saying? That makes it unique, and the way the footage comes out is really like different to me. Like I like the way the last one looked. It's insane.
Do you think that that's going to be something to kind of be something that you would leverage from an artist standpoint? Because it's a different visual. So the way that fans look at that, it just feels different. Do you capitalize on that, or is it the same Big K just with a different opponent stepping in the ring? Because the circle thing, I see people follow it and all types of shit.
He kind of like when Random battled there, he kind of utilized it like that. Like walk with me, like you could do things that interact with the track, or you couldn't. But I mean, that's every battle, you know. You could. I ain't gonna give too much away. Maybe I will.
So we'll see you real soon on that. Everybody, make sure members. We got y'all on that ASAP. Those battles will be available to you before you know it. Maybe they got shot already.
Yeah,
maybe they did. Maybe they did. Maybe they did, or maybe they didn't. You know, pay attention to Twitter and the channel and all that. We'll see. So, Coach, man, this is a dope matchup for you. I think this has been on the radar for all three of us for years. So let's knock this one out the park. And then, of course, it's going to be everybody's going to be counting down and watching a promo run and a rollout of you and Tay Roc. So battle wise, man, it's great to see you out here active. And I'm still enjoying everything that you're doing as a fan. Like I watched you and Marv like last week or whatever. Y'all both had me crying, laughing.
Yeah, like
that was like a compliment battle, right?
Yeah, so like I seen a lot of people saying like, oh, it's like a quiet year for a champion of the year, or like what's up with these big battles we want to see. But it's like I can't pick when I win COTY. Like I won COTY last year, and then it was like everything fell apart this year. Everybody went away. You went away. The like URL shit stopped. Like it's like nobody's really throwing big events. I can't do nothing about that. But what I did do was like, okay, I got my passport back now. Let me go see some shit. Let me go to Ireland and battle. You know what I'm saying? All right, it ain't much else happening. Let me and Marv go knock out this Alaska battle that we've been supposed to do anyway. 3 90-second rounds of funny shit. Let's go see some stuff, like, you know.
Now, what you mentioned in that real quick of saying, you know, things change real quick, like maritime and URLs changes. I had him on this list, so we might as well jump to this right now. I had Eazy on here, right? Was that going to be, or could that have been, or could that still be a Chrome or Trenches, or
what's that man scared of me, man?
Yeah, what's going on with you and Eazy, man? What
we doing there? Like if me just giving my personal opinion or my assessment of the whole situation, that we should have been battled. Like it was at a point where we was on like a collision course last year. You know what I'm saying? And even right now, but I just feel like that man, he know better, man. But the thing about Eazy's still delusional, man. As much as people like him and stuff, he's delusional as fuck. All he does is talk about numbers and stuff. But the fact of the matter is he's never been the A side on anything. So any debate you have with him and he's like, oh, your battle only did this many numbers or this. First off, like this how you know your person's a fucking idiot when they get to talking about YouTube numbers anyway with you. Like it's just like, all right, man. Yeah, I'm sure you just made $1 million off your battle from YouTube numbers, bro. Like, yeah, great. Way to go. Anyway, but how can you gauge what you bring to the table if you've never been the A side? Like, yeah, it's easy for you to tell another battler like, yo, you just battled this person and only did this much. When has anybody ever tuned in for you being the A side? Never. You can't, like, you started the whole algorithm bull after you battled Hitman. That's not yours, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? How long do you think you just going, it's all good. You'll read about it. You'll read about it when they lock it in. Don't worry. You'll read about it.
Is anybody talking to Eazy or to you about the battle? Like
I mean,
again,
the
year is far from over.
I mean, they had been, like, earlier I was talking to Remy like last year about it, but I don't know what's up with Remy neither.
Okay.
I hope she's okay. I know she got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, shout out to Rem. Shout out to Chrome 23. And shout out to the trenches. Eazy, man. Eazy, Rem, K, everybody involved. Like, can we get this battle? And even if it's not a trenches or a Chrome situation, same way we're now seeing Tay Roc versus Big K on King of the Dot. Can we get it?
Yeah, I mean, after I whoop on Tay Roc, and then after he loses clearly to Ill Will, I don't know if it'll even be like, you know.
I forgot he got Ill Will coming up.
Ain't like he about to just beat Ill Will. I don't got him beating Ill Will. Shit.
All right. Well, people,
as a matter of fact,
let's push for
I'll go
that.
so far as to say Ill Will does everything better than Eazy. Every category of battle rap, to me.
Okay, that's a matchup that I actually forgot is another one of them ones that I must see.
Yeah, so that's a good one. It's a real good one.
Yeah, that's a must see. Ill Will versus Eazy is a must. I can't wait until that date comes around. But all right, listen, we want Big K and Eazy this year, people. Chrome, Trenches, King of the Dot, URL. Notice I said URL. Big K will go to URL. Is that correct, sir? Or am I telling a lie by saying?
I always would, bro. It's dumb that try to lock me down in a stupid ass contract. I'm not doing that. I'll come battle one time. I'm not signing no contract though.
Okay. All right. Listen, I ain't gonna stay on that.
And not only that, I would listen. I'll battle exclusive for somebody, but that shit, it gotta make sense. I'll battle exclusive for anybody if a league came to me and was like, "Yo, I want to lock you in for a whole year, bro. You can't battle nowhere else. I'm gonna guarantee you this many battles and this much money." And it made sense. I would do it. It doesn't work like that. It don't work like that.
You've never been offered an exclusive deal that you felt had the amount of battles or the amount of money that was worth it to you? Is that what you're saying?
Never.
Okay. Listen, I'm not here to harp on that. The point that I'm trying to make is that when it comes to battles like Big K and Eazy, or any battle that we want to see Big K in, we want to be able to say, hey, full circle, is it possible? Hey, Rem, hey, Trenches, hey, King of the Dot, hey, URL. Big K is a hitman for hire. He's a mercenary. He marches to his own beat. He's a man of principles and integrity. That's why you've seen him on RBE since our second card. Not because he was tied in. I never put no guns to his head, and he never put no guns to my head as far as what we had to do. You know what I'm saying? We just both built that type of relationship and had integrity towards each other. And then we created a legacy. You know what I'm saying? So Big K is willing to tear down and burn down any and every stage, and I'm glad that you have that position. All right,
absolutely.
We gotta go to. I said, you part of the two biggest topics that's happening in battle rap right now. I want to touch on a little bit of the situation from somebody else's outside looking in perspective. Hitman Holla and Verb. It took over the internet. Oh, his first thing is a laugh. It's been a lot. It's been a lot.
It went crazy. Last night, it took a turn for like some other shit. I don't know what's going on now.
What happened in your eyes about last night? What was it about last night that
Verb went Charleston White on him? Once you go Charleston White, it's over. Verb turned Charleston White. So once you bring the police into it and shit, it's over. Like, I don't even. It was okay. Like, I would tune in a little bit, like, you know what I mean, or talk to somebody once a day and get filled in on the situation. But now it's like, I mean, to be real, like, it's a lot of shit I could say about it, but the sad part about it is it just drove away another investor. That's at the bottom. That's at the root of the whole shit. To me, that's the sad part about the whole shit. I'm watching A Verb and Hitman argue and go back and forth. The next day, I get unfollowed by Jared McCoy. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you motherfuckers just cost us another one. Here we go again. But I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but that's my take on the situation, bro. We not short on losing people. Like we do great at running away people from the culture. We fucking great at it.
If you could determine the course of action for their issue right now, what would it be?
What you mean, like how to settle it?
I wanted to leave that open-ended on purpose. So take a moment if you want. But what I'm saying, if you could determine the course of action, what would you choose right now today for them?
At this point, I feel like A Verb owes that man a fade if that's what Hitman wants. Like, if y'all was any type of friends and Hitman is telling you, no, I need my fade, then you got to run him that fade. But like all the other shit y'all going back and forth about, or like him feeling like you stopped his money, all that other shit, all that shit is cool. But the line got crossed once you, like those papers involving his mom and all this other stuff. Once you, even if you didn't post that online, somebody else did. Once you draw attention to that, or like family comes involved, it's different, you know. In my opinion, that's why I feel like if it is a way to rectify, they need to just link up, duke it out, and let that be that. In my mind. But I mean, Verb say that shit ain't going down. They going to jail. So I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
And I know you really, really mean that, and you stand on that, because I did a battle with you, and there was something personal that came up, and some calls got made behind the scenes. Like, what's that about?
Yeah.
You know, so I know, you know, certain battlers definitely take it more serious, especially if they don't have a battle locked in about certain levels of personal things coming up.
Yeah.
You know, in any respect. So I understand what you mean when you say that. Totally. But do you think that it affects the legacy of battle rap or St. Louis?
Hell yeah.
With those two?
How could it not?
Okay.
How could it not? Like, when before this, you think Hitman and A Verb, like, you know what I mean? Like St. Louis, you know what I mean? Together did some shit. Now I think Hitman and A Verb, as soon as you said, I laughed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the truth now. It's like, oh shit. And it's not like, oh, they jokes or no shit like that, but it's like, it's tarnished now. Ain't no way to get that shit up off you, you know? That's the truth of the matter. It's tarnished.
Now, I'm not saying that this is what Verb is on, and I'm not saying that this is what
But
Holla
the reality of this battle rap shit is that, like, they probably was never friends to begin with, bro. When you come into this battle shit and y'all from the same city and y'all representing y'all city doing something, it's like y'all weren't friends, y'all got thrown together to be friends type shit. You know what I mean? It's different from like coming up with your homie and then y'all pop for doing something. This shit was like them three. I mean, I could be wrong, but from what I know, like, they weren't hanging with each other before battle rap, right?
So I think I heard Verb say a story, or Holla say a story, one of them, of they started getting together where Verb started taking Holla to battles, like, you know what I'm saying, drive around the battles. So I think they got together initially because of rapping, which is still cool. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you never know how close you get with somebody during those times. Like, we don't know if that's like, you know, they riding around the battles and everything and it's rap. But on the side, they also loaning each other money, going to each other birthday parties and popping up at each other's weddings and hanging out at each other's cribs. Like, we don't know that. We just don't know. We don't know how close they really want to be or can be. You know what I'm saying? So that's from the outside looking in. But let me ask you this. And I don't think that this is what Verb wants, and I don't think that this is what Hitman wants. But there are a lot of fans that say, what's up with a rematch? Or some people even think that this is all promotion. That's what I was going. That's what I was going to ask you,
bro.
Okay.
I don't want to see that at all. Like, that would be the worst case scenario for me. If they do all of this to try to sell a rematch, I'm gonna look at both of them different. Like, I'm gonna be good on both of them. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with both of them. I got respect for both of them. But if to come to find out all of this was to sell a rematch, I'll be good on both of them. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's just the truth.
So I agree with you. If I found out, which I know for a fact it's not fake, but if
Yeah,
I
I don't
found
think so
out,
neither. That's what I'm saying.
it's not fake. If I found out it was fake and then a battle got announced, then I would look at them different as well.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But let me say it like this: what if it's not fake, which it ain't, and
Right.
then they just decide 6 months from now, cooler heads prevail, and a league is able to bring it together, just the way same way I was able to make Math and Serious happen. Would you respect it, or would you care for it, or would you still feel the same?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, man. I mean, like in a situation like that, like it gets rectified, or like maybe it don't get resolved, and then it's like a year later they still at it, and then they're like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna battle." Maybe that'll be different. But right now, if they announce a battle, it'll look like all of this was to sell that. You know what I mean? But even then, like I'm good on that rematch a year from now. I don't want to see it. Plus, like you're not gonna get another you know what I'm saying? Like some shit don't need a rematch. I'm not a fan of rematches, period, to be honest with you. Like I feel like there's so many matches that can happen once you start doing rematches and 2-on-2s, and then it's just like, bro, come on with the bullshit. Get the people what we really want to see, not all right, let me do what we can with the names we got.
I got you.
Straight on that.
I got you. All right. Well, we leave that alone, man. I gotta jump over here, man. I gotta stay in my Sorry It's True bag. You and I were texting about it after I think the first or the second track dropped, and I know that everybody see this Big K up here and there's ARP up here, but I gotta step outside battle rap because this is the biggest battle that we've seen industry-wise possibly ever. Drake and Kendrick, your initial thoughts, sir. You was talking some shit about it at first, but now that it's all unfold as a battle,
that was a fun day on Twitter. That was a fun day on Twitter.
I saw some of the shit you was saying. You know what I'm saying?
I just be joking, man. I really just be trolling. A lot of people don't be knowing. I just be fucking around. But I ain't gonna lie. It's amazing to see like what this shit has turned into now. It's different, man. Like people are really invested in their favorite artists. Not only that, like they'll cut on the camera and cry about it. They'll find meanings that's not there. They're like, it's man. Fan is short for fanatic. Like that's why I like using supporter. Like I don't know too much shit I'm a fan of.
Best track to come out of the whole beef.
Damn. That's tough.
Best track to come out of the whole joint is what? From the mind of a battle rapper that really, really does the battle rap thing. The champion of the year says,
answers. Like if you ask me
drum roll, champion of the year's answer is.
It's different answers. Like if you ask me which one I enjoy the most out of the whole thing, it's that 616 joint.
Very lyrical track. Okay.
It's just like
very layered track.
Yeah, like at first I didn't like it that much, and I feel like it's overshadowed by a lot of other joints. But that 616 joint from Kendrick, I really like that a lot. Okay. The more I listen to it, but like the best rapping is definitely Family Matters, man. Like I ain't, like the most impactful and the thing that hurt the most is They Not Like Us. Like that's for sure. Yeah. At the beginning of this whole shit, I would have put a friendly wager that Drake would have washed Kendrick. I would have put a friendly wager at the beginning of this whole shit. Just me being a battler and analyzing lyrics and stuff how I do. I would have put a friendly wager that Drake would have washed him. At the end of this whole thing, I have a huge amount of respect for Kendrick's chess. Like the mental shit he did to this man it's some shit we never seen before. Like I've seen a lot of shit, man. And I'm not saying that this beef is like the most lyrical one or somebody like rapped so harder than any other beef we've seen. But what I can say is I don't think I've ever seen somebody get tainted like this.
But I said, yeah.
Like I ain't never seen somebody just get tainted, like to where it's like, I don't know. Boy,
I didn't think that it was really possible. Stuck. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Well, then again, it happens so rare. No disrespect. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just jumps in my mind because I'm here with Big K. And battle rap, it happens so rarely. Like you and Boom, for example, like he was unable to get that off of him after. Like there was a lot of things that happened after that battle, right? And then there's a couple other battlers that we've seen in certain situations where it's just like it was never something that they were able to And I thought that Drake was too big of a rapper to ever have his image or his legacy tainted like this.
Yeah.
I thought I never saw that coming.
Yeah,
Ever.
that's what I'm saying. Like at the beginning of this shit, I would have bet on Drake, and at the end, I got it. You know, shit.
You think that Family Matters is better rapping than Euphoria and 616? Because the second verse to Family Matters, he snapped. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't got it ahead of from a rapping standpoint.
Yeah, I do.
Overall, as a song, a lot of people have Family Matters number one. But rapping wise, I don't got it over Euphoria. I don't know. I think Euphoria is just. I think he's just a different level of rapping than Drake when it comes to Euphoria, and possibly 616 too. I don't know. I got a crazy take for you. I still think the most pivotal moment of the whole shit, song for song wise, was Meet the Grams. I don't think it was Not Like Us is the one that took off.
Yeah, right? No, it was Meet the Grams, but it wasn't because like, oh, this one, the rapping was so much better. None of that shit. No, it's because he stepped on Family Matters as soon as he dropped it. As soon as he dropped it, he dropped that. Like, so it didn't even really get a chance to set in. That's why it was the most damaging. It was because, like, right then, what was supposed to happen was Drake was supposed to drop again.
Yeah.
That's the only way, because he just stepped on your moment. And it's not even like Meet the Grams when it was the craziest rap and none of that shit. It was just that dark, sinister alchemist sounding shit. And you over here making, you know what I'm saying? And it's different now. Like,
I'll add two factors to it. You say that he stepped on Family Matters, which is true. Didn't give Family Matters a chance to shine. As soon as
he dropped it and Act was premiering the shit on his stream, that's when he dropped the Meet the Grams. And then his whole stream turned from breaking down Family Matters to, oh my God, what's going on? He stepped on your moment.
He did, but I'll even add the other two factors. Of course, I think in the moment, the daughter thing, which I think nobody really believes too much anymore, but also the pedophile stuff. That's where it started. It started in Meet the Grams.
No, that's the stain. That's the stain.
Yeah,
the pedophile
it
stuff.
started
Because
it started Meet the Grams.
As much as you want to deny it, it's just too many breadcrumbs. Like, I'm not saying you are one. I'm just saying that once a person, it becomes all fair in love and war. So once I decide I'm gonna rap and put this bone on you, if there's other clues outside of me rapping, it's bad. And that's what happened. It's like once I say this about you, now people pull up the video of you and the 17-year-old. People pull up you DMing this person. People put, it's too much. Now it's like, all right, damn, you can't get away from it, you know?
Yeah, I felt, and the crazy thing is when you say what he should have did was drop the same way he stepped on you, you got to come right back.
You have to.
But I think
I don't get that.
I think I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna assume Drake could rap or put something together pretty fast, but I don't think that he would have been prepared to drop that fast or close enough with a quality piece of work, because he was just coming out of doing a 3-part song and a visual and a video. I think he thought that Family Matters was because he did a video to it, mapped out going to certain locations on purpose, like the restaurant and everything, and he put a lot into all 3 verses with 3 different beats. So that was supposed to be a big moment for him, like with the video and everything.
Your enemy. Totally, like, if you drop all that and you like do all that and then he just steps on you with another song, you better go back in the booth. And that's what he tried to do with that one joint. And I really like that joint, but the way he ended it made it soft. Yeah. What was it called?
The Hot Part 6 or whatever.
Yeah,
he was basically resigning.
Like, it's like when I heard that, I was like, okay, now he back rapping. But then it's like, you kind of tapped out at the end, yo. You kind of submitted. Like, I don't want to rap with you anymore, man, if you're just going to do this. Like, bro, you acting like a little bitch right now. Yo, like, for real. You can't do that, bro. Like, everybody watching right now, you can't be like, oh, you burning it out, man. You doing this, man. Listen.
Do you want to see more diss tracks between Drake and Kendrick, or are you over it?
Man, if I was Drake, I wouldn't let it go. Are you crazy? You trying to me, man? Well, that shit ain't over till I say it's over. I'm gonna diss you every time. I'm gonna throw a sub at you. Fuck that. You put a bone on me, champ. I'm not letting this shit go. If I was Drake, I wouldn't. But I mean, shit. The worst part,
I just happen to have this behind me, y'all. The Big K official trading card. I just happen to have it behind me, y'all. No bullshit. I did not get this for this stream. I just happen to have it behind me. No bullshit.
Crazy.
I just saw it while I was
But yeah,
laughing.
I wouldn't let it go if I was Drake, bro. I definitely wouldn't. But the thing is, man, it's turning into some other shit now though, with people saying like this person got their show canceled or this and that. And
Yeah.
it's like now it's I don't know. Now what do we see?
Yeah, the Rick Ross thing.
Rick Ross deserved that. I mean, that was just dumb.
That was dumb. That was,
That's
I
I
don't
don't
think
care
that was
how
smart.
tough you think you are, or who you are, bro. You gotta know where you at, bro. Like you can't do no shit like that. And if I was one of his securities, I would have beat his ass for putting me in that situation, bro. That's dumb. You ain't about to use me as no fucking human shield while you go acting like you know what I'm saying. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That shit ain't worth it.
Yeah, you can't get so caught up in how big of a rapper you are, how big of a boss you are,
Yeah,
how
you
big of a
can't do
moment
that.
you think you create. You can't get so caught up in that. And then what I was always saying about that shit is like, yo, dude, if you was gonna be that arrogant about it, why the fuck does it look like you with 5 people, like a DJ, a homie? Yeah, one
Not
security
enough
guard.
to be
They
doing that type shit.
yeah,
Like
that's what I'm saying. You should have been with a mob. You should have been with 30 people plus. Like they got when they got confronted by them couple people, it's like they was at a red light. They couldn't move.
yeah,
They couldn't move forward anymore. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I was just like, yo, like who's parting the sea for the millionaire bag guy that's creating the jobs for everybody?
yeah.
Like
That was
who's
not
parting the
a
sea?
good idea, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like that's a little too arrogant to go out, there and try to play that song and move and then only have that many people with you. And I thought that was arrogant. So I agree. No matter who you are, you still gotta play by certain type of rules. It's
Yeah.
still my enemy. Still got power. And still
Like it
got
don't
people
matter
that
where you at, bro. Like this shit
that
ain't,
too.
bro. It's a killer and a pussy in every neighborhood, bro. So like when
Yeah.
people go to places like, oh, I'm go to Canada or I'm gonna go to Idaho or I'm gonna go to this place and they ain't about like, bro. It don't matter where you go at, man. You can't never sleep on where you at. I swear to God, you can. Especially now, do you know what year it is? These motherfuckers is raised on violence, man. Like we was waking up as kids on Saturday watching cartoons. These motherfuckers wake up and get on the gram and watch somebody get their head chopped off. Like they ain't. This
Yeah.
shit different, bro.
Yeah. Before we get out of here, speaking of that, man, what you think about the Foolio situation?
I don't know. I don't listen to that type shit. So I don't even know, man. Like rappers who are only famous for being serial killers, I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. Like I really don't, man. The value of human life is through the floor.
But you know what I'm talking about as far as
I know what you're talking
Foolio.
about. I don't know like the
Okay.
whole situation. I know dude like
Okay.
was like making songs and like dissing dead ops and then like
Yeah.
going back and forth with the other Ace kid and they've been at beef and shit. But it's like
Yeah.
when I first hear these names or these things come to my attention and I go listen to it and it's like, oh, it's just this and that people. It's not like it's like something I can listen to. If it's not music I tune into, I don't want to know about the dumb shit. Like I could tolerate your dumb shit if I like the music at least. You know what I'm saying? But most of these rappers, it's like I only know them for being serial killers or doing stupid shit. Why would I even care? I don't even. It's like this shit has turned from yo, I like this artist to like, bro, you know what he did? He fucking got 6
Yeah.
bodies, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
That becomes the sell of some of these
Yeah, that's
guys.
the
Yeah.
sell now. It's not even like, yo, this song is crazy. It's like, bro, this dude killed this dude. Like before a person will play you the song, they'll be like, yo, you gotta hear this shit, bro. These dudes they're getting into, you know what I'm saying? Give you the whole rundown. Like he killed him, and now when he says his name, Little Poo Poo, that's the dude he killed. Watch when he say fuck Little Poo Poo right here. Watch this. That's he's dissing. You know, it's like, bro, I don't give a
That's
fuck
real.
about that shit, man.
That's
Like
real.
I'm
That's
straight,
real.
yo. And then plus, I don't know if people know this, man, but like it's already bad enough when you do listening to ignorant music, like you know what I mean, negative stuff. Like it's bad enough that I like gangster rap and I was raised on crazy ass shit and I grew up a certain way. But once you listening to raps when people are saying the names of dead people and you riding around and they saying like, I shot Lil Ray in his face, I shot this person, and it's like they saying these names, like you're not just listening to the song, bro. Like you're like chanting the name of the dead. Like I don't even think motherfuckers even like. I don't know if they know or they just don't care. But it's like I'm straight on that type shit. I'm not about to just ride around listen to you list off 20 people y'all killed this week. I'm good on that shit. No, I'm straight.
Tell me. So one last thing before we get up out of here. Tell me a couple things that you would never put in your rounds of a battle that you would never say to your opponent.
like like specific family type stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? But also there will be certain battles where all bets are off though.
What would change that though? So if you got certain things where you're saying like I would never put things about your family in here, but then you're saying this other type of matchup, all bets are
Because if
off.
it's like
What changes that? What changes that then?
what would change that is like my set of morals and my principalities. Like people could go back and look at all the battles I've done since 09 and seen like shit, what lines I've crossed or whatever. Like I don't really play with that type stuff. Like I don't really, you know, like if I do say something about like your girl or like, you know, toss your baby off the third floor like a Nerf ball, like it's just vague general stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never be like, and yeah, your daughter Sarah who has cancer, she's a fucking loser. Like, you know, like this type of stuff. Like I don't participate in that type of shit. I wouldn't do that. But like I said, that could change because if I'm battling you and I get word that you about to do that, all bets is off.
So you would change. So
if I know you about to wild on it, it's like I got two choices. Like, damn, I punch this man in the face and ruin the battle, or I know he's about to do this, so let me have this clip right here. Hold this. Let me see how you like it. Is it funny now? You stupid motherfuckers.
You had a situation like that. What was it with was Caustic? Was it Caustic?
Nah, that wasn't a situation like that. That was he wasn't being disrespectful. He just said a name. He was like he was about to get into like a heartfelt like speech. It wasn't disrespectful. I just got in front of it because I thought it was, but it wasn't. It wasn't that. It was a misunderstanding.
Got you. So if you find out that you got Coach coming up, you got Tay Roc coming up, if you find out that one of them is about to talk about something personal about your mother or your father, you deem that as an all gloves off situation?
See, that's different, bro, because you don't know like what's up with people's. Once you decide to talk about somebody's family or some shit like that, like I could say I won't react, but in the moment, if I don't know about that and you just say it, I might just react off impulse. You know what I'm saying?
You don't feel like,
but if I don't know you about to do that and it just puts a bad taste in my mouth, like, you know, you're somebody you care about could be going through some serious health issues, and then a person just say, or they could have passed, or they could be fighting. You know, it's a lot of stuff that could be going on. That's why I don't play them type games, man. I'd like to think I never violated nobody like that. Like the closest thing anybody can ever say about this shit is the Adi Boom shit, but that's a totally unique situation, and this is a street based thing, and he was coming in there to jail me to death, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I don't do that, he just jails me to death. And people be like, oh, he's real because he did all this.
Can we clarify this once and for all? I've been defending you on this for years. I've been saying publicly and privately to people for years that at the time of the face-off with Jay Black, that was like a month away from the battle or whatever, you did not know anything about what you rapped about in the first round. But by the time we got to
maybe I did.
Oh, now you're tricking me now. All right, I've been defending you and you've been tricking me. But I've been telling people.
I told that. I've said it in interviews before. I didn't have it at the Jay Black jump because I only got it 9 days before the battle.
There you go.
Like, that's why I've
been telling people that for years, because people be saying that they look at that face off and they're like, yo, why you so high and laughing and cool? And then you do that. And I always defended you and said he didn't have that or hear about any of that stuff when they did that face off, which is like a month out or something.
Yeah.
And then I saw the behind the scenes energy at the press conference, which was the night before the battle, to see that no, Big K was different. When the cameras was off, he wouldn't even shake Adi Boom's hand. He walked past him with a certain energy, and I felt weird. I was like, why he do that? Like, I thought everybody off when cameras is off, everybody. So I knew the truth, and I always defended you for that. But it's good that you get to say it and clarify. But you said you said it before public anyway, so I correct people on that a lot over the years. But yeah, I think it's interesting too, because here is one of the greatest battle rappers of all time, and once again, we see that there's not a clear definition of what to say, when to say it. You know, everybody has their own rules and what they'll do and what they won't do, what they allow, what they won't allow. You know, situation.
Like I really disagree with the stance of like, man, everything's fair in battle rap, man. This is battle rap. Everything go. I disagree with that. Like, you should just have some certain couth and morals and principles as a man to where it's like I could, like, bro, if I'm battling you and I know like like your mom fighting for her life in the hospital or something, and I can have a crazy angle about that. That's not. I'm not going. That shit is cheap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this type of shit that don't even my worst enemies, bro. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? I look at. I'm not with that type of shit, bro.
Respect. I agree. I totally agree. I'm on the same type time. Well, Big K, aka the dog. I appreciate you coming through. Everybody, keep your eyes on the channel and keep an eye on my Twitter. I will be giving away a couple free tickets to be in the building for the upcoming Full Circle. That's also gonna have Big K versus Coach Corleone. And make sure y'all go to King of the Dots Twitter, go to their social media, go to Big K, pull up the flyer, find the details for Big K versus Tay Roc, and get your tickets to be on that stream. Get your tickets to be in the building. It's going down. What's the date of Tay Roc versus Big K again? August what?
The 24th and the 25th.
24th and the 25th, 2-day event. That sounds like a classic in the making, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all shit together for that. Kay, I appreciate you coming through. We gotta come through here and talk more often.
Yeah,
we gotta hang out more often. And if you're not gonna be here, be anywhere. Just the same way I feel about you battling, be anywhere. We need to see Big K on camera because you are one of the most entertaining people on camera. We need to see more Big K, man. Go get on it. Get on your own channel or something, please.
Yeah, I need to tighten up. I definitely need to tighten up.
Yeah, or hit me up whenever you want to link up, man. If you want to talk about something, we'll be here. We'll be in Sorry It's True mode. But my man K, I appreciate you as always, my guy.
Always appreciate you. See you soon.
All right, my man. All right, so there you have it. There goes the dog, man. One of my guys, man. One of the people that I fuck with past battle rap. And he has remained solid over the years, man. I don't even know how many disagreements I've had with that man for the 10 plus years that I've known him. I don't even know how many disagreements we've had. Real good man. I don't mean good rapper or good battle rapper. We know that already. Good man. You know what I'm saying? Good peoples. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with K, man. That's my fucking guy, man. And I'm very, very happy to see him, you know, his continued legacy. You know, battles like him versus Tay Roc, it's a big deal. Battles like him versus Coach is big to me because Matt, you know, I like more about the matchup. I was the left field guy. You know, I did a lot of battles for y'all where you feel like shit. We didn't know that we even wanted that, or we didn't ask for that ARP. Turned out to be fire, left field type matchups and shit, right? And that's how I feel about Big K versus Coach Corleone. But you know, Full Circle is not a heavily promoted situation. It's me continuing to get some nice matchups on the channel for the fans and rock with the people that I fuck with and continue to have some matchups get done that I'm interested in getting done and rocking with the people that are just good people and good rappers. You know what I'm saying? But Tay Roc and Big K, that's a pay-per-view. That's an event, 2-day event. That's a big situation. We all need to support that. Go ahead, support King of the Dot. Get your live pay-per-view, get your tickets. That is a serious situation, y'all. There's only like two or three battles announced so far. It doesn't matter. When you get a ticket seller, and what I mean by that is the type of battle that if you're a battle rap fan, you're supposed to watch. That's Tay Roc and Big K. The moment you get that, don't try to do the whole, well, what else you got? We do that too much as a rap culture. We do that too much. You saw Tay Roc versus Mook, and then you shitted on the rest of the card. Oh, this is I did that. Same thing happened to me. Matt versus Sirius, and he tore down the rest of the card because there was a lot of weight in the main event, right? Sometimes you got to just respect, you know, even if it's one big moment that a platform or a league or an investor was able to put together for the fans, for the culture, right? Tay Roc versus Big K is serious. We have to get behind that and support that. We have to. So once again, shout out to King of the Dot. Shout out to Big K. Shout out to Tay Roc. All three parties involved. All four parties take over Battle League as well, or whoever. Shout out to all parties involved for coming together and making that happen, y'all. We got to go support that, okay? My bad. Let me get to the supers and the members. Okay. Yo, look at this default picture. Too Clean John. Shout out to becoming a new member. I appreciate you, homie. You got Scales in here looking like a reincarnation of the new era John Wick. Shout out to you, homie, and becoming a new member. Who else we got in here? We got Tyler Kitchen became a new member. Shout out to all the new members on the channel. And shout out to you, Tyler Kitchen. We'll be seeing you around. We got some exclusive member content coming for y'all, along with the full circle battles. So members, I got y'all. All right, nope, just evil. Appreciate the super. KOTD and URL buried the hatchet at the Pasteur Memorial. Open the door for K versus Rock to happen. Yeah, I would assume so. You know what I'm saying? If anything less than that, people would be like, what, like they would be like, what is that, smoke and mirrors again? No, you're gonna come together, you're gonna shake hands, you're gonna bury all of your past. I know people think about the URL and RBE history a lot, but the truth is that URL and King of the Dot also have a lot of history, and things back and forth between them, whatever. Then burying the hatchet is dope. You know what I'm saying? And if people getting along allows certain politics or whatever to be removed so that Big K and Tay Roc can happen, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So whatever made it happen, I'm all for it. So shout out to you, Nope Just Evil. AK on the channel as always. I appreciate you. A member for 10 months. AK might be our longest running member. We started our memberships when we dropped the Hitman versus Ill Will face off. That's when I started allowing and turned on the feature for memberships on this channel. Okay, so that math of those months adding up, that might be when you joined, homie. Day one, AK. I appreciate you. You're one of my favorite folks in the chat, man. I really, really appreciate you. Real talk. And here goes AK gifting a membership on the channel that he does very, very frequently. So keep your eyes on that man if you are somebody that's in our chat. That man really, really supports the channel. He really, really supports us over here. And he's basically Sorry It's True and RBE channel family. Okay, keep your eyes on that guy. Unpopular popular opinion. Another person that's been around here for a very, very long time and a heavy supporter of the channel. What you got going on, homie? Appreciate the super. They should have spelled Big K's belly with a big K. Campion. I see what you're saying. If they would have spelled champion with a K, yeah, you're right. I could have been dope. But yeah, shout out to Champion, J Black, Mark over there, everybody, Anwar, everybody that be up on the Champion panel, and shout out to the whole Champion channel, everything. Shout out to everybody. Bevan, you Chia? Does Big K know when they drop in his battle with NXT? I wish I would have saw this. I would have asked him real quick. But let's hit him up on Twitter, y'all. Hit him up on Twitter, ask the question, or ask me the question on Twitter. You see my Twitter and my IG and everything here at the bottom of the channel. If you ask me, if you can't find him, then hit me. I'll add him to it, and hopefully we can get the answer. All right. Unpopular popular opinion back again. Oh no, I read that one already. My bad. Shout out to Big Fish in the building. Appreciate the super. Big K, don't be saying shit. LOL element. Come on, Big Fish. You can't be sick. Big Fish. Just because you put this up here, the next members only video that I'm probably going to do is reacting to the first round of Big K versus A Ward. Okay, just for you. You just made me decide on what my next members only video is going to be. Okay, how dare you? How dare you? Unpopular popular opinion says Rakim mentioned gun bars in his new album. Do you think he was talking about Tay Roc? Interesting. So I didn't hear that. And we all from battle rap, we know that Tay Roc has kind of made that very, very popular, so hopefully not, but I'm out the loop. If he did, I'm pretty sure y'all gonna jump on his heels for that. So all right, Earn 813. When we get Max Out 4, I just joined the live. Man, if I had, I can't say $1. If I had $1,000 for every time somebody asked me that, I probably wouldn't be on camera anymore. Oh man, y'all really. I was just having this conversation today. I was like, yo, my retirement is funny to watch. Well, not funny, but it's just, I guess, it's bugged out for me to watch like the phases of it. So there was a phase of like, we don't believe it. Then the next phase was like heavily in rumors, and I was quiet. I was off the channel between December through March. I didn't say a thing. No tweets, no lives, no blogs. I was a ghost. And rumors, hip hop is real. 15 Minutes Fan. I see people doing interviews. People behind the scenes, people knew, but I see people talking about it. Rumors. Then I made it official. I did my first Hip Hop Was Real interview. I spoke about it on my live. I started answering on my social media and all that type of stuff, just to confirm what a lot of people behind the scenes knew and what the public were having rumors of. And then it became a lot of congratulations. You know, now the congratulations are changing to, well, I should say no. There's a current phase. Then it went from congratulations to, fuck you, how dare you retire? You're hurting us by leaving, so you're now our enemy. You're like, fuck you, ARP. Like, nobody's ever allowed to retire from anything that they do, especially if they have great reasons to retire and they put in a ton of fucking work, 10 years plus. No, fuck you. Like, you're an asshole for retiring. So you get, then that I went through that phase. Now the current phase is more like a mix of the last two. It's more so like an appreciation of what you bring, mixed with like, come on, man, like, what are you doing? You know, so, and I respect it all. I respect it all. But yeah, if there's a max out 4, it would be a very, very unique situation because I'm not going back on my retirement. So what do I mean by that? A unique situation? I don't know, like Mook and Hitman want to do the battle on RBE and it's some sponsored situation. I don't know. I'm not saying that I wouldn't pay for it. I'm just saying, like, if I wanted to come out and book a battle, then I would be right back to being a league owner. So that's why I say, like, I'm just throwing shit in there when I mention a sponsor. I'm just freestyling, like, some type of unique situation where I wouldn't mind branding it for RBE as Max Out 4. But I'm just not going back to doing what I've been doing for 10 years. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? So a unique situation could pan out, maybe. Like, I'd say maybe like a unique situation too. Shout out to my man B from Fox 5, man. That's the homie. I fuck with him past battle rap too. Real good man. That's the homie for real in real life. Like, I really have a lot of respect and appreciation for that man. And you know, there was talks and ideas going around about, you know, an event being put together for Fox 5. Now, if I was asked to consult or to kind of help out, but, you know, apply some kind of capacity where somebody feels ARP is an asset in the situation, maybe I would do something like that. You know what I mean? But me just simply putting on my full-fledged league on a hat and just booking a card and putting together pay-per-view and event and all that type of stuff, that's what I've been doing for 10 plus years. And that's what I'm retiring from. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate y'all. And I feel like I'm gonna have a continued question of it. I was on Spaces this morning with Swamp and Hitman, and Swamp asked me, like, yo, what made you retire? You know, it's like, I can't get frustrated by it because it's actually an honor that people even give a shit. It's a lot of people that's gonna come and go from this culture, and nobody's ever gonna care. Nobody's ever gonna miss them. Nobody's ever gonna think that, oh, we lost something. So even when I get some of the frustration from fans or from battlers or from bloggers or from whoever, I gotta also take that along with the good. And I gotta realize, like, it's actually an honor for people to even give a shit. Some people walk out the room and nobody notices. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. I really do. Jiggy J TV says, quick announcement, don't miss out. Oh yeah, this announcement again. The Head Ice documentary film premiere going down today. 55 Lexington Ave, that's in New York. New York, zip code 10010, time 4 through 8. You probably put the put New York, because when I shouted this out on my last stream, and I went above and beyond. I was like, yeah, Lexington, that's probably New York. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get there, y'all. 55 Lexington Ave today between 4 and 8. That's right around the corner, y'all. If y'all in New York, pull up. I don't know if you're gonna have anybody that pops out. They could end up in the documentary too. If so, that'd be dope. So yeah, y'all pull up, man. Pull up if you're interested and if you're in the area. Trey 092001, appreciate the super. Says ARP, I know you're retired, but we need you back in the culture badly. I feel like we're being robbed of greatness with you leaving and stepping away from big events like Max Out, etc. We need you, fam. I appreciate that. I don't know if you put this super while I was in the middle of answering that previous super, or if this one just happened to already be here. I'm very, very humbled by comments like this, tweets like this, comments like this, supers. However you get in touch with me and I see stuff like this, it's such a fucking honor. I appreciate that. And I could go on my rants at times. And there's times where I say like, yo, battle rap is here right now, and this is fucked up, and I would suggest this or whatever, and I just be being transparent. I just be being honest, right? But at the same time, I don't want to see battle rap end. Like that would be some selfish, corny shit. Like nobody try to take their basketball and lead the court. You know what I'm saying? Like that's selfish, that's corny, that's lack of character. That's not the type of man I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be hype when I see Big K versus Tay Roc announced. I'm behind the scenes spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours out of my day, even getting my name inserted into controversy behind Hitman and Mook happening on URL. Y'all think I'm not, I said my last stream, I'm nobody's ops. I'm nobody's ops. I'm not here to beef with nobody. I'm here to live my life, right? Even though we don't get along, I spend hours and hours and hours behind the scenes trying to help that situation happen on that league. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear the story about this Hitman and Verb shit? And they say ARP, I 911 Hitman. Hey, get the fuck out that space and hit me up, man. I want to make sure that we don't lose this sponsor, or you don't lose this sponsor that's about to help this battle finally happen on URL. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to take my basketball and lead a court. I still be behind the scenes trying to help. And then I still be doing my little full circles and all that. Full circle costs anywhere from like, this full circle is like anywhere from like 23 to 25 grand. You think I'm about to make that on YouTube? If it was that easy, I'd do full circle every week and just be rich. I'm about to take a L. I just went into my pocket for like 23 to 25 grand to make full circle happen. I ain't making this shit up. Go look at the card. All them flights and hotels and avocado, even his equipment to be rented for the full circle. It's all expenses on me. Everything. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't just take my ball and walk away from the court. I'm still paying dues, good and bad, for the culture. So, I'd like to say that I played my part and then some from a good-hearted place. I'd like to think that. But as far as the way that I was doing things and running a league as a full-time league owner, well, not full-time as if I never let it be a full-time job for me, but you know what I mean? Like in league owner mode, I got to retire from that. I got to put that down. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going nowhere as somebody that's active behind the scenes, somebody that supports, somebody that's still going to be putting his hand in to help make things happen, somebody that's still doing things and shaking and supporting and promoting and here on the channel and full circle and all types of stuff. Shit, when I was that live that me and Holla was on this morning, he's talking about doing his one-offs and two-offs or whatever, I would love to support it. I'll fuck around. Hey man, let me put a battle on there. Let me put a battle on there, man. Let me sponsor a battle on one of them one-offs. Just throw me my footage or something like that, Holla. All right, cool, send them. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm around. I'm super around. I mean, I ain't going nowhere. But new members, appreciate you, Flower, for becoming a new member. Once again, members, keep your eyes open on the announcements for Full Circle, as well as the full tickets that I'm about to put up. I'm probably going to put them up this week. I'm going to put the free tickets up for Full Circle this week. I'm only going to put like 40 up. So if you're going to be in LA, and what's going to happen is I'm going to put the tickets on Eventbrite. I'm going to promote the Eventbrite link on my Twitter. I'm probably going to put on my Instagram stories as well. And if I do lives between when I drop it or whatever, I'll mention it here. And you hit that link, grab the free ticket from the Eventbrite link that I put up. And then when you have your Eventbrite ticket, I'll then have your email. And I will email you the time, the day that it's happening, and the address. That's what I did last event for like the A-Rib Ill Will card and all that, and Young Ill versus Saga and all that. And I'm going to do the same thing here with Arsenal and Rosenberg and Big K and Coach Corleone and Sway versus Jag and Ill Will versus Emerson Kennedy. Damn, that's a nice fucking card for free. Shit. And that doing shit like that is why they say, I don't really think he's retired. Not real shit, man. I really appreciate y'all. I'll be back in a second.